Hey everyone, it's another Channel Partners Fast Chat. I'm Craig Galbraith, Executive Editor with Channel Partners, and happy to have with me Steve Harrington. He is the Managing Director of EMEA for Masergy. Steve, how you doing today?
I'm very well, thank you. Very good.
First of all, Steve, I wanted to thank Masergy for sponsoring and exhibiting at our recent Channel Evolution Europe show in London. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome. It was a great event, and we're looking forward to all the other ones over the next few years as it grows and develops. Yeah, very good.
Excellent, us as well. I wanted to ask you a little bit about digital transformation today and what role Masergy plays in helping companies digitally transform.
That's a good question. We play multiple roles in that for the modern generation of CIOs, CTOs, and business leaders in multinational organizations that we serve. Mostly primarily through SD-WAN and providing the underlying infrastructure to make their applications do what they want them to do, but also providing things like CCaaS, UCaaS, and security services that allow them to transform, but with certainty, to make sure that they get what they actually need. We also demystify, debunk a lot of the miscommunication in the market that creates cloudiness in their judgments as well moving forward. So they rely on us and our outstanding service that we've proven time and time again, and we've been backed by Gartner, by us being in the Magic Quadrant for the last 4 years, to allow that certainty in their organization to make sure that they can get forward with the innovations that they need, and then they can rely on us to provide all the other elements that make it happen, like SD-WAN and CCaaS, UCaaS, and security. So yeah, that's it.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your channel program then. What's unique about it and why should an agent or a reseller consider you?
We've been channeled since in our inception. Over 90% of our business comes from our channel partners. We're very proud of our heritage in channel. We're very proud of what we're doing here in EMEA and in channel as well, replicating our brothers and sisters in America and the growth and expansion we've had over there through all of our channel partners. And we look after a multitude of different types of channel partners here. So agents and master agents and resellers and integrators and so forth. And one of the main reasons they work with us is that we simplify the process for them. We add a ton of resource, very skilled, highly skilled resource, allows them to do their job and work with their customers. We're a safe pair of hands. So with their customers that they work so hard to get, they can rely on us to give the service delivery that they're expecting. But more of the point that really actually is that they can use multiple services through one organization like ours, as I described in a few minutes ago, which allows them to have one place to come to provide that certainty for their customers, which makes them a much more profitable business in the end.
Steve, what trends are you seeing in the industry that are driving the growth of SD-WAN?
Oh, that is a great question. So primarily, like most people, cloud and the adoption of cloud. So we're interconnected with over 200 cloud providers. The Internet of Things and everything being connected all the time is really just started. I'm utterly convinced that we haven't seen the true growth in that yet. So with the adoption of cloud, everybody going to AWS, Azure, and IBM and so forth, allowing the applications performance. And one of the things we talk about, what we do best, is we allow applications to dance. We make them dance. So that criticality of what we do and what we've always done for 20 years is becoming much more important now than it ever was with those two things. Then we've got other areas such as AI, which is machine learning, so network, autonomous networking that we've started to release in a phased out rollout program for over the next 2 years, which is really market leading, which means that networks in the end become self-healing type networks, which is very futuristic, like it sounds like, but actually it is not that far away. So the integration of all those elements and security sitting on top, which is beyond critical for nearly every organization, and certainly very critical component of what we provide. All those things lumped together means that all those trends and forces working in the same direction to give those organizations all of that transformation that they need. And it's probably triggered by the cloud, but then everything else sits easily on top of that.
Sure, sure. You know, different companies define SD-WAN differently. How does Masergy define it and its benefits?
Yeah, they do. And yeah, you ask 50 people in a room, you could get 30 or 40 different answers on SD-WAN and what it stands for, what it means, and what it provides. And for us, it's it's routing the applications and making the applications, as I said earlier, dance. And what I mean by that is having total control over your application performance, where it goes, what happens, how it interacts with your cloud environment, how it interacts with other elements within your business, how you can control it, how you can view it. We have one of the certainly the best portal in the industry, which allows our customers to give total control over their application performance, and allowing that to happen based on our software-defined network, which has been in operation for 20 years globally, gives them real true control that they really, really need. And as I said right at the beginning, demystifying a lot of that for our customers is a key component of what we provide and what we do and how we educate them. And education for us is a very, very important part of our sales process.
You know, as enterprises embrace SD-WAN, they're also realizing the importance of security that goes along with it. How does Masergy uniquely address this need?
So security is a key critical component. Over 81% of organizations have said that security is their number one topic when they're looking at deploying an SD-WAN. So we've natively embedded security into our program, and we do in 3 different ways. So we have UTM, which is lots of basic components of security attached onto the side of our network, which is also then added on by threat management and response. We actually take all the information into our security network and our security professionals, and then provide all the intelligence back to the customer to show them what threats exist, what breaches may have happened, and what remedies need to occur from it. And then on top of that, we have a full suite of security products that sit over on top of that, which gives our customers an entire posture of security that they can then feel secure and safe moving forward with for their network. But the key element is that if you don't, as an organization, put security at the forefront of your thought process in SD-WAN, then that's going to be a challenge for you moving forward, because SD-WAN does change the dynamics of wide area networking, and therefore that you need to be uber cognizant of that, both as a partner and therefore for your end users as well.
All right, very interesting to hear everything that's going on at Masergy. Good luck to you in 2020, Steve, and thanks for joining us for this Fast Chat.
Absolute pleasure.